I was very grateful for that coming off of a job that I put a lot of weight on for, and I was delighted to hear that I didn't have to go up against them again. And it was all a process in which I knew that the makeup is going to be important, and I was fully submerged in the moment itself. And with that being said, I knew that Oz and all of the makeup for the extraordinary scenes are going to be explored with that guy on the end coming along with 8 hours at least to dig Daniel. So I didn't know if I had to put it on for a bootstrap legging. And in Francis, I also had a toxic relationship encoded in a family dynamic. And it was shaping someone else's life, undeniably so. Entirely sober and my environment playing such a big part in how I entered the world as a young adult and what my philosophy in life is all about, and not many and many. So a lot of people come from an incredibly broken home and they go on to live an extremely peaceful life and in a community. So wealth and sowing seeds. It's not linear, it's not black and white, but definitely Oz's relationship with his mother is fundamental and consequential in the said TM and both the love of his life and extraordinarily cross to bear. So I'm being my own hero in this, and I knew that the younger me is gonna be having delusional dreams, loads and loads of people that I respect, and people both in the public eye and my life, as it ends in France, and no one really on a pedestal as such. And I don't feel like I have it in me to mentor growing up. So, poor me. So I adjust to many people in life and say many same things in a certain way that you find extraordinarily unifying, and tying crew members and their finances, and knowing how they carry themselves, not putting all of this onto the world, and being inspired by human beings in general. So I'm this driven, doing so many things, and it's fantastic. And not passionate, just passionate and curious. I'm aware of the good fortune to be in the position that I'm in, doing the jobs that I'm able to do, and having the life that it too gives. Yeah, and in that I just love to be alive even when I'm feeling down, and I'm really grateful that I have breath in my body and I get to experience this all bit mess of a human being experience in a way that makes me fuel others situations and life choices in this brokenness. So I challenge my own inner demon and I say that I can identify with myself, with Penguin, and with the dinosaur, and even with this honest parallel with Huffing Puff. And I want to be clear that I don't want to be adored by fanship and the world, just to feel like I'm loved and being seen and understood and forgiven for my shortcomings. And pancakes that are not that good. Not that great. I like to think very little outside of that, and I could say that I shall, but I won't because you're not under my skin, and it's another lesson. And our word is work, and it's not dull at all. There's an organic lesson to be learned, and I don't have many eureka moments where I go like, "Oh, I've learned that," and oh, I never do that. So it's this amazing maze of internal alterations on myself, and it takes place if I still do it. So I've learned that I'm okay, and I'm not getting into the makeup and bodysuit again. Alas, I can't think of many other things that are gonna tie this in. So Kristen said that jokes are being funny, and thoughts are just coming passing through this externalized reach that is like a mode of compassion, and teachings that are flowing in through Naomi Watts and strong women like her, powerful women that are, she isn't always making a chief out of me. And not sitting around lying in bed, reading book, and goats to feed, and chickens to attend and clean out, all of these things that have to be done, or the chores. And get up, puff him up, and go, 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 up to the dual ethic, the love of my life, and acting. So that starts with you, yourself, and you, and then passes the toll in words and flows of all sorts and kinds. You live and you breathe, and therefore gratitude.